Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Oops. All right, I see some sort of success here. Some of you are focused on something, or it's someone focused on you. But you can see there's some things still kind of in the dark. Yeah, Scorpio, what is it you need to know? I see courage. So I do see an energy of strength and courage. Somebody here wants success. They're very focused on this. It could be any aspect of your life, but this is about taking courage. Yeah, somebody here is trying to find the courage here. They want this to be successful. I do see love. Something is blossoming, or there's just an opportunity for success. Yeah, I see someone thriving. And I see taking risks. Yeah. This could be about yourself taking a risk here. It could be another person. Just take it as it resonates. Yeah, we have the golden eagle up there. Someone's kind of looking ahead here. And we have enlightenment and abundance. Ooh. Some of you, I do actually feel there is a lot of abundance. Something is blossoming, and I do feel you could just have this opportunity for success. It's telling you to be, it's also because of this dark energy here, this being in the dark here. There's something I feel that maybe that you want, which obviously looks like love, or doing something you love, but it's finding the courage here to focus on love, what you love, but to see something successful, because I actually feel there's this energy of thriving. Now, could be somebody that you're focused on or someone focused on you, but there's going to be some enlightenment here, and there is a lot of abundance. Someone's being enlightened. And I feel like the whole message for some of you is focus on what it is you want, find the courage and the strength to make it a success. You may have to take a little bit of a risk. It is telling you to kind of look before you leap, make sure you're enlightened here. But it could be, like I say, somebody focused on yourself. There's a lot of abundance here. Something is developing here. Yeah. You have what you need, I feel, to be successful in love. Let's have a look at success. Yeah, you may have a fresh new start, an opportunity. Look at that. Someone's cup runneth over here. Could be an invitation. Yeah, look at that. See, this is somebody seeing you strong, confident, brave, bold. Yeah, I feel you've got some love here, but this could also be a creative endeavor, a fresh new start, an opportunity. So I really feel that this is all about, it could be emotional, but look at the thriving. This is an energy of yourself focusing. We know the Queen of Wands energy. This is your energy here. This is somebody who knows what they want and they go after it. But it's also a person who uses their creative energy and their sheer determination and courage to get what they want. Yeah, see, taking a leap of faith. I actually feel like you have what you need to succeed. But if it isn't yourself in this energy, somebody here sees this Queen of Wands energy. Look at that, Ace of Wands. There's a spark, attraction. I see a passionate new beginning. This is about going down another path, possibly, too. I love this. Yeah, I see thriving. Look at that, the Hierophant. So this has to do with lifestyles, the way someone conducts themselves. Little Taurus energy here. So it's an energy of somebody maybe seeing that you're thriving, or this has to do with this person. Take it as it resonates. You should be knowing whether this resonates. But the taking risks, I kind of feel is yourself, but it, like I see somebody here, it has to do with something being learned. Either you're learning this about someone or they're learning it about you. But it's morals, values, lifestyle. Yeah, I feel like there's going down another path here. I feel, yeah, some of you here, I see maybe you took a risk here and something painful has ended, a painful period in your life. I do feel there's going to be some enlightenment, a little aha moment. You may have somebody here who's focused on you. You may not even be aware, but you're going to get some enlightenment. Yeah, things being learned. Yeah, you they got somebody here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and got somebody new coming in. Someone new. Maybe you're focused on it. You're determined to have success. It's possible you have ended something. I do see an energy of morals, values, lifestyle. See, someone's thriving. Somebody is thriving here, or they want to, but something is ending, so something new can begin, because this is leaving something behind. If you have somebody here who wouldn't commit, or you felt that you weren't on the same page, whatever the situation, you've got this person here. This is somebody stable, looking ahead. See, they want to get something going. There's something that's making this person happy, but I feel like you're moving on a path here that's going to make you happy. There's an attraction here, a spark. It's the start of something new. Yeah. Tell me about this Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, look at that. Victory. You've got 3 aces, so I do see truth, enlightenment, a victory. But I feel you're going down a different path. Something is ending, maybe a relationship. Some situation where 2 people may not be on the same page, but there's somebody here who is thriving or seeing themselves with you, because this is, I mean, things are becoming clear. There's going to be some clarity here. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, look at that, Scorpio. Someone maybe sees you thriving. They see a kind and compassionate person, someone who cares, emotionally available. Yeah, looks like you're available here, some of you, but I see thriving. Now, it's either you're focused on this person or vice versa. But something is ending. Could be the straw that broke the camel's back. You may be leaving someone behind. Or if you took a risk and didn't get something you wanted here, that is a situation that's ending. But I feel like it's energy of rising like the phoenix from the ashes here. Yeah, tell me about this Ten of Swords. Yeah, we have some moon energy. So there's some things, yeah, this is that energy, something that's unknown. This is about being emotionally available, sharing your innermost self. Something ended here. I do feel there was a lot of confusion. I feel like you took a risk here. But something ended. A lot of confusion, emotional energy. Now, who is this King of Pentacles? And that's gonna tie this moon energy together. Yeah, 2 of Wands. So this is about going down a new path. This is someone ready to go down a new path. If you have something that ended because it didn't go to the next level, I feel like you have someone new. This is the energy of being in between 2 worlds. Feeling a little confused, a little uncertain, maybe a little bit of fear here. Yeah. But something is going to be revealed and exposed. I feel like you got a new person. It just feels like you're going down a new path. I actually see you having a victory. You're going to be enlightened here. Yeah, it has to do with a decision. I feel like you have a decision to make, a judgment. It's out with the old and in with the new. And it could be another person who's doing this, but this is what they're seeing. Somebody charming and sexy, focused, somebody who is thriving. See, look at that emotional energy. Whatever's happened, I feel like you're going to be just fine here. Look at that little Cancer energy. Tell me more about the moon. Yeah, something going to be exposed here. Yeah, 3 of Wands. See, some of you were waiting for something here. Maybe for a commitment. Maybe you took a risk, didn't get something you wanted. But I feel it's an energy of no longer waiting. I feel like you're getting yourself out there. Yeah, I feel the ship has sailed with something here. It's time to go down a new path. But you've got this King of Pentacles energy. Could be somebody with a little Libra in their chart. I see a little Leo energy. But look at the abundance. Something is about to get going here. I feel like you're going to go down this path. It's telling you to look before you leap. But I feel like you've got something you've been waiting for. You see, waiting for something to get moving. But I do feel there's something that's ending. Yeah, I feel it's just the straw that broke the camel's back, and I feel like you're moving forward. It's out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, you've got a person here who's curious. Someone is curious about you, or you're curious about them, but this is something going to be learned here. Yeah, you got a person. Some of you are no longer giving to someone else. The ship has sailed too little too late. Now you have another person coming in. This person's going to reach out, but it's telling you to look before you leap here, okay? Yeah, but I feel there's something going to make you happy here. Look at that. You've got love coming in. You've got love coming in here. The Lovers. This is something I feel like you want is love. I see a new beginning with somebody here. I do see a spark and a physical attraction. But it's about looking before you leap, taking a risk. Before you take things to the next level with someone, okay? But I see a new person coming in. I see love coming in. Yeah, you've got somebody here. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. This is somebody who wants love. This is someone all up in their feels. This is someone who wants to get something going. It does look like it's somebody who come apart from someone. They're out with the old, in with the new, and it could be yourself here too. Interesting. You might not see this coming. Yeah, some sort of decision. See, some sort of decision to be made. If you are feeling indecisive, it's just telling you to kind of calculate the risk. Because I do think there's someone who's calculating the risk if they reach out that you'll reciprocate. But it is definitely with the Two of Wands. It is about looking before you leap, before you take something to the next level. And it's all, and I do feel with this person too. See, there's somebody sort of planning, preparing. There's some sort of decision, a judgment. Somebody is seeing something maybe they didn't see before. It's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses and the blindfold too. Yeah, to see what's in front of you. It's showing me the ship has sailed. It's time to move forward. Tell me here, Scorpio, with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so I do see an opportunity here. You may have had a missed opportunity with someone because you were waiting for someone else. But this is also an energy of someone rejecting someone. Someone seeing something about you here. Yeah, so this could be someone who feels they missed an opportunity, or it's yourself. But I also see this energy of waiting for someone, and this energy of something ending. A painful period in your life is over. The waiting is over. So it's some of you, if there's two people, because I almost feel like you got someone who's going to reach out. And I feel like you're going to say thank you, but no thank you, because it's about missing this opportunity. Now, if it isn't you, it's this other person, because someone's taking a look at this situation here. It has to do with definitely a physical attraction. Yeah. It's whether or not you're going to reciprocate. It's a little test. Somebody's going to reach out and test. But if you have multiple people by any chance, I feel one of these is over. The ship has sailed. It's too little too late. Somebody isn't either communicating and you're waiting, and then in comes this new person. So it's telling you not to sit and wait for somebody. Yeah, I feel it's about missing an opportunity. Yeah, it's all about investing. See, being patient, investing all this time into waiting for someone. It's kind of telling you, what are you waiting for here? What are you waiting for? Okay, you're missing opportunities, because I do feel there is an opportunity. And if you are feeling indecisive and you feel like you just want to wait, that's up to you to decide. It's your decision. But I feel it's about investing in something here where, I mean, this is just so much patiently waiting. I think it's an energy of time's up. Your patience is running out. I feel like it's telling you not to invest in something. Thanks, but no thanks, and it's time to move forward. Yeah. Look at what you're investing in. Look at what you're waiting for. Yeah, I see some of you are lonely, feeling lack and feeling lonely, feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, some of you don't want to be in this energy, but I actually feel like you're going to thrive here. Okay, now it could be something financial as well, where you've missed an opportunity, maybe focusing too much on love, not focusing enough on your financial stability. But for the most part, I actually feel it's just waiting for someone and being lonely, looking at the lack. It's telling you, what are you waiting for? This lack, this loneliness, feeling left out in the cold if someone's ignoring you, ghosting you, whatever the situation. But it's telling you, you have somebody here who, and it could be this person too, because this is often two lonely people coming together. Someone is taking off the rose-colored glasses, the blindfold. Okay, it's telling you to see. And I think you're going to make a decision. Look at that. I see the Five of Wands. See chaos, conflict, drama. This is like I say, I feel there's a painful period in your life that's over. Yeah, this is obstacles and challenges. So there's some sort of challenge. And I do see, I don't know, maybe you had conflicting personalities with somebody. You just weren't on the same page. But it's telling you, what are you waiting for? It's almost like more of the same. Because you have an opportunity for love. You may have actually missed an opportunity for love because you weren't seeing. Yeah, look at that. So it's about going within here. Spending a little time alone. You could have a Virgo coming in. I do see a Taurus energy. In fact, you may even have multiple opportunities. But this is soul searching about the path. See, soul searching that path that you've been on. It's time to go down a new path. I see contemplation. I see looking for clues and looking for answers. Well, the answers are within. It's an energy of telling you what is it you're waiting for. Yeah. See, while you're waiting for a particular person who I feel ignores you, rejects you, or you're not interested, they're not interested, whatever the situation, you have someone here. You may have crossed paths with this person already. It's possible, but it's all about you going down a whole new path. Yeah, I feel like you long for love. I feel like you're lonely. I actually feel there's another person that's like this too. I feel like we got two people. Now, the King of Pentacles is often someone who likes to be friends first. It's company, companionship. So it could be somebody who just wants your company. Maybe they find you very good company. But I do see the longing for love, and I do see a little romantic energy, but I actually feel this is someone who's, it could be one thing leads to another here too. But I do see somebody here feeling lonely, longing for love, feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, you've got opportunity, maybe even more than one here. See, Seven of Cups. There's somebody here I feel is kind of focused on you here. This is someone who maybe felt this wouldn't be successful, or you weren't on the same page. It's more than likely this person who's taking another look at this situation, and I do feel this out with the old and in with the new. Seven of Cups is someone seeing opportunity, and they know a good thing when they see it too. And there's somebody doing a little fantasizing and romanticizing. There is a little romantic energy. Wow. No one here knows a good thing when they see it. Yeah, somebody has ended something. I see someone ending all their options too. But I do see someone has ended. It looks like you. I feel like you've ended something. It's over, a painful period. It's now time to look forward. Yeah. No more waiting. I actually feel whatever is ending is leading you to a new beginning. So it's an energy of looking at the bright side, being positive here about where you're about to go. I do see an ending, and I see taking a little break, a little rest. Yeah. Definitely someone pinned down by their thoughts here. But I really feel a lot of this is yourself telling you, looking for clues and answers as to why someone's not interested, or, I feel you've missed an opportunity with someone possibly. Because it's like you're waiting and missing other opportunities. And I feel like there are opportunities. And specifically one with the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Take a little break. Yeah, look at that. This is someone, you got a person who's determined to succeed. They may have Cancer in their chart too. But this is someone taking control and taking the lead. I think there's somebody who put on the brakes here a little bit, felt that maybe you weren't compatible or you weren't interested. See, it's about showing interest. I feel like this person's coming forward here. They're determined to succeed. Yeah, look at that. I'm planning, preparing, providing. See, some of you waited for somebody, and I feel like you weren't getting enough attention too, or it's someone who was just coming in when they wanted attention. You weren't getting what you need. That's where I feeling lonely. But I actually feel like this is an energy of yourself breaking free. You're free. You can go play the field. You can date other people. There is opportunity. But I do see you connecting with someone here in the future. Someone who will give you lots of attention. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is someone who is planning, preparing, and hoping for the best. This is someone who wants success, victory. And I feel too, you are breaking free. You're going down a new path. You're free of something here. It's over. Really nice. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. See, going down a path. It's an energy of compatibility, cooperation, compromise, things that you may have in common. But it looks like you're going down a new path with someone here. Someone you may have more in common, on the same page. Maybe it's your lifestyles, whatever it may be. But this, and I do see this energy of this person here. Very focused. I don't know if this is yourself or them. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both. But you have somebody here who longs for love. Somebody who longs for love. And there's something blossoming within this person. Probably someone who maybe they ignored you, rejected you, or maybe they just felt that you didn't have something in common here. But they're taking a look at this. Something they didn't see, they're now seeing. I actually feel it could be somebody who recognized maybe you were lonely. Yeah, but I really feel like you're going down a new path. Yeah, I see there's been some sadness here. Definitely feeling sad, but it's an energy of not focusing on the past, focusing on the future. Yeah, I feel there's been a lot of stress, anxiety, sadness. Look at that. See, it's all about releasing it, because the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Swords, this is over. It's over when you're ready to move forward. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, this is someone here who's wanting to lay the foundation. It's somebody who wants to reach out. Now, it's not overly emotional communication, but it's the start. It's about, hey, do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Do you want to spend time together? I feel like there's someone here like yourself that's lonely. I see company and companionship. But one thing could lead to another. Because this is someone wanting to lay the foundation. It's connected to the King of Pentacles. Something they didn't see, they're seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who felt they've missed an opportunity. Could be someone who has a little regret here, but I feel a lot of this is yourself. See, feeling really sad here. Yeah. See the cups that are spilled here. Feeling like there's not a lot of hope, but there is, okay? Because it's showing you. Yeah. Could be somebody new or someone you've crossed paths with at some point. But I feel like this person's definitely wanting to lay the foundation. Yeah, they want to start something with you. I feel some of you have a person who wouldn't commit. I feel like you waited and waited for a commitment and you went through a lot of stress and anxiety. So it's about telling you, stop wasting time because you'll regret it. Okay, stop wasting time. It's time for you to go down this path. Yeah, I see someone being left behind. And I do see this opportunity. Somebody here wants to get something going. Yeah, you've got change coming. Yeah, see, you're moving on from a situation, taking lessons you learned. But this is also someone who wants to get to know you because of that curiosity. But I do see a little time in between. A little bit of time in between for things to calm down. This person's coming in here. You've got positive change, a whole new chapter here. Yeah, see, it's an energy of manifesting. You have it's telling you, you have everything you need to manifest your desires. But this is somebody here who kind of looks at what you bring to the table too here. But I do think that you have something in common with this person. I think you're both lonely, and I do think company and companionship. So you take some time to get to know this person, because I do think you're going to manifest each other. I see transformation with this Magician as well, all these butterflies. There's going to be communication. Someone wants to start something, but it's about moving on from a situation, leaving it behind, taking the lessons you learned from this. Yeah, I think you got everything you need to manifest your desires. Yeah, you got an Emperor coming in, believe it or not. I feel for some of you, this person's been around your energy here, where Spirit's been telling you to stop wasting your time with somebody who won't commit, or they ghost you, ignore you, or there's just a lot of lack and loneliness, a lot of time in between seeing somebody. But you have an Emperor. This is someone who generally, once they know what they want, they go for it. This is someone manifesting. They're going to make it happen. They're going to lay the foundation. Somebody is coming in to lay that foundation. It's saying just go with the flow, let go of control, and just kind of, you know, take time to get to know this person. Somebody wants to get to know you, definitely here. Wow. Somebody may have made a decision thinking that you weren't really their type, or you weren't interested in them, and failed to kind of see, and maybe feels they missed an opportunity. I feel like you have missed an opportunity. Yeah, you got a person who wants to date. They want to ask you out. I feel like you're free. Someone's not giving you enough attention. This person's definitely seeing this too. Look at that, Knight of Cups. You're going to have somebody coming in to ask you out. They're taking action. So interesting. So if you've been feeling sad and blue, it's time to stop waiting for someone who ignores you, rejects you, or doesn't give you any attention. There's a lot of time in between. You never really know what this person's up to. You have an opportunity for a fresh new start. Someone here knows a good thing when they see it. Ace of Swords. See, it's about yourself being strong and courageous and seeing the truth in a situation. You're going down a new path. You have an opportunity for love here. And I think somebody here sees there's an opportunity with you. Now, I'm not saying this is happening tomorrow yet. This is a new person. Yeah, a new connection. I'm not saying this is happening tomorrow, but I do feel it's an energy. I do see the Four of Swords taking a little break, healing, but it's out with the old and in with the new. And I do see a friendship developing. It could lead to something more, but I just see company and companionship, doing some stuff together. Yeah, this could lead to something. I'm just seeing a lot of happiness and joy in the future here. So it's time to make a decision. Yeah, it's an energy of crush and longing. Could turn into something romantic. This is someone who might give you little gifts to show you they like you. See, a little romance. It's like I say, it may start as a friendship, just company, companionship, and it could turn into something more. Something romantic. Wow. Yeah, saying to trust your inner knowing. A little Pisces energy there. Yeah, so someone who's kind of keeping it in. I do see having a conversation with someone, a private conversation. But it's also someone who's just been kind of keeping this to themselves here. I think a lot of this is you. It's about you trusting your inner knowing, and you know it's time to out with the old and in with the new, but it's always your decision with that judgment, making better decisions. Yeah, see, I see harmony, balance, being fair. See, someone wasn't maybe being fair, or it's possible you're just going to be illuminated and realize this is someone who just wasn't right for you. You're moving towards something more harmonious. Yeah, this could lead to something more. Look at that. I see getting out, socializing, being with somebody here. Spending time, introducing to friends and family. I do see the possibility of a whole new social circle. Meeting some new people, like-minded people, soul family, friends who are like family. Wow, this is an interesting energy. Yep, there it is, putting in effort. It's about building. Somebody here this could be someone you work with too, but it's also telling you focus on, just kind of do you for a bit. Focus on you, focus on work, creative pursuits. But I do think this is someone here you have something in common with, and I do think it's you're both lonely and you need company and companionship. This really could turn into more, but this is somebody who generally likes to build, and I do think this is someone going to lay that foundation to get this going. So take care, Scorpio. I wish you the best here, and we'll see you soon.